Hello and welcome to Transfer Hub. This is going to be your home of all of Aston Villa's transfer activity over the summer and the close season. Brand new concept coming to you. So we'll be doing some Villa news as well. So everything to do with Villa over the summer, you'll be finding it here in the Transfer Hub. So let's kick it off. Well, we kicked it off with announcing Coutinho. We won't really top that, but Aston Villa back again, linked with Boubacar Kamara. We know we are strong admirers of Kamara, so this rumour is just not going to go away until he signs for somebody, and I hope it is Aston Villa. So, yeah, you can see the news that he's ticking along the bottom of the screen as well. So, let's get straight on in there then. So, Boubacar Kamara linked with Aston Villa, 22 years old from Marseille. His market value is around £20 million, but it'd be coming for free, obviously on decent wages. So this is what I guess everybody's going to be sort of haggling with. He's had a decent season, to be fair. As you can see from his strengths are his positioning. He can play midfield, centre, DM or defence, but we're looking for him to be covering the back four in that CDM role, which we've been crying out for absolutely years. So his average rating in the past 12 months is 7.9. And I think if you can average 7 per game, that is pretty solid to me, especially from a CDM who is literally in the middle and in the thick of absolutely everything. On our website, we run player ratings, and we've seen some player ratings this season from Villa players of, some of our Villa fans have been giving them like 1, 2, 3. So I'd take 7s across the board all day long. So if you can see from his heat map as well, exactly where we need him, isn't it? Thick of the action, red zone, covering the middle ground, which is key to a Gerrard system as well. As you can see from watching Villa, we play very, very narrow at times. We allow the overloads out wide as long as that middle ground is covered. We sometimes don't mind the opposition getting out wide as long as that middle ground is covered. And for so long, it hasn't been. And it's been a massive, massive weak area for Villa. I think Gerrard's system and Aston Villa have got better in recent games. And I think that's it's because we've got Nakamba come back. We've had Timmy Abunan play there. We've also had Callum Chambers playing really well there. So the number 6 role recently has been pretty good for Villa, to be fair. We've done really well recently. And I think that's got the system ticking along nicely. And it's given us that little bit more defensive stability. But there has been times in recent games where, again, our floor has come out to haunt us. I think when Nakamba left the pitch against Liverpool, we got a little bit weaker. I think when Nakamba went off against Palace, again, we got a little bit weaker. I felt like against Palace, we were giving away sloppy free kicks from 20, 25 yards out, which allowed, Palace to reset and get them balls going into the box, and we were undone from a set piece. So, I think it's an area which we desperately need to improve on. Boubacar Kamara is one of the hot prospects in CDM role, and for his age as well, he's got a bright future in the game. And I think if we can get this one over the line nice and early, because he's on a free, we've seen with Coutinho, we got that one done nice and early. It just sets up your summer, and I think if we can get Kamara and Coutinho in all done nice and early, our transfer window is going to be an absolute dream. So hopefully we can get this one done over the line. But Villa fans, let me know if you think Kamara is the one that you want. Are you still thinking Calvin Phillips? Just let me know what you think. So let's go into a few more stats per game. His touches per game, 82. Big chances created, 3, but he is a CDM. His accuracy per game, 91%. In his own half, 94%. And in the opposition half, 87%. These 3 stats here are absolutely massive, because if you can keep that ball and not give that ball away, again, we've seen time and time again, Villa, we put ourselves under massive amounts of pressure. I know that the Premier League is a quicker game and it's a lot more intense, but if you could bring those stats into the Premier League, it's absolutely massive. Interceptions per game, 1.3. Tackles per game, 2.1. Possession 1, 0.3. Dribbles, pass per game, 0.6. Clearances per game, 1.2. Errors leading to a shot, 1. And finally, successful dribbles, 64%. Total duels won, 58. Ground duels won, 61. Aerial duels, 50. So he's basically winning just above 50% of his duels per game. And his cards, yellow this season, and no red cards. So there we go. So that is the stats on Boubacar Kamara. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. We know we are strong admirers of Kamara. We know that Gerrard, Lang and Perslow, all three of them went to Marseille to watch a game. Some fans were saying it was for a centre-back, but I'm not having none of that. I think all three went to sort of unify their position on how much they value Kamara. You don't really go and send your CEO, your manager, and, your director of football sort of thing all to go and watch one player on a scouting mission. So I think that was a bit of a message from Villa saying that this is who we want and we, come to Aston Villa and join the party. Another one today that we've been linked with is Suarez again. Not for me. I said it. We reacted to this one a couple of months ago, didn't we? And again, it's just not for me. I'm just not feeling it. I'll be honest with you, not feeling it. I don't know whether we're looking at the Suarez of like 6 or 7 years ago, thinking that is who we want. I just think, okay, Suarez was a fantastic player in the Premier League, but is Suarez any better than Danny Ings in the Premier League right now? I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. And that's just my honest opinion. I don't know whether I would either like to see Cameron Archer in and around the first team, but I do feel like he maybe go out on loan again to another Championship side, or to change tact and go with a little bit more of a target man. I just think, if we are going to play with two strikers up front for the whole of the season, we are going to need another striker, because you can't rely on those two strikers to play 38 games a season in Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins. We are going to need options up front, because we're going to need rotation, especially in the cup competitions as well. So, yeah, I do think we do need another striker, but for me, it's definitely not Luis Suarez. Again, let me know what you guys think. And finally, some news on Mike Beale. Again, he's linked with a move to Charlton. He was linked, I think, a couple of months ago again with the managerial position there. And that rumour has come back again. I wouldn't like to see him leave. I think he's sort of, it's a bit harsh saying he's the brains behind everything towards the tactical side of things with Gerrard, but we know how much of an impact he has. And I just think he's crucial and integral to everything in which we are doing at the minute. So for me, I can't see that one having any legs either, but maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and just react a little bit to the Kamara links again. Again, I want you guys to have more of a say and create a bit of like a fan forum in the comment section. So let me know your thoughts on this rumour and all the news, everything that we've discussed on this episode down below. So we've got our match preview coming out in the next few days as well, with a very special guest. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel. Make sure you don't miss a transfer episode in the Transfer Hub. Up the Villa.